Prestigious law offices of Pecknick and Schaefer, live on the west end of Long Beach. And right now, it is my pleasure to turn it over to Steve Kenner, and we're going to talk about a great event coming up called Operation Splash. Let's get it up to Steve Kenner.
Steve! Thank you, Howie, and I'm sure Eddie will appreciate this. Like a bridge over troubled waters. Long Beach is a barrier island, and we're surrounded by the mighty Atlantic to the south, and to the bay, the Reynolds Channel to the north, just underneath the bridge that is being renamed. So today is actually International World Water Day. So that's every March 22nd, and it was designated by the UN back in 1992. And I'd like to thank Ms. Heather Smith of the Sludge Stoppers Task Force and Inspiring Spaces Feng Shui for making me and us aware of this. So pretty much International World Water Day is around to highlight water issues locally, nationally, internationally. It's focused on the health, the use, the sanitation, and the management of all of our waters and waterways. And it's essential to, water is essential to our lives and to the world. So there are many problems that face us with regards to water, but there are solutions. And there are things that many organizations are doing, but there are also simple things that we as individuals can also do. So this year's International World Water Day is focused on waters in cities, and particularly how urban areas deal with providing fresh and clean drinking water, clean sanitation and sewage, and lastly, what has been done and what has to be done in order to maintain the safety and health of our waterways. So tonight, I have on with me two gentlemen to talk about this a little bit more. Mr. Peter Suchman, a retired math and science teacher, and the owner of Magic Moments with Class.
Yes.
And also a member of the Sludge Stopper Task Force, and Operation Splash. And I also have Captain Don Harris of Operation Splash to talk about a couple events. And I'm going to hand it over to them, and we'll see what they have to say.
Thanks, Steve. Operation Splash's mission statement is an inexpensive solution to waterfront pollution through community involvement and individual participation. We're what we consider a bunch of humble pirates that are trying to clean the waterways. We're doing it both actively, getting out there on the water. The boat goes out about 7 days a week, from anywhere from Bay Park all the way out to Lindenhurst. We have 7 different boats that we go out in and actually scoop up the water. The other half of what Splash does is working with lobbying groups and trying to educate people towards storm drain runoff, the hazards of water pollution affecting what I consider the silent victims, the animals that are in the waterway. And these animals are polluted because of the effluents that's being spilled out of sewage treatment plants such as Bay Park. And we have to get people aware of this. It's a public health issue that not only these animals are suffering in our wake, but the people that are growing up here also are having a real difficult time with it. And if you happen to go on operationsplash.org on our website, you'd be able to get a very good idea of what's going on. One of the things that Splash is doing is a Make a Splash night that's at the Long Island Nassau Coliseum at the Islanders game. We're going to be on April 8th at 7 p.m. the Pittsburgh Penguins' last game of the season, and Splash again. Every ticket sale that goes on is a donation to Operation Splash, so we appreciate everybody getting involved and doing that as well.
Well, thank you, and for, it's not a hockey segment, but it certainly should be a good game. It's the season finale, and the last time these two teams met up, it was kind of exciting. So, Peter?
Okay, thank you for this opportunity. I'm here to talk to the world who's listening out there about water conservation, International World Water Day. Let me throw a few numbers at you. Today, 1.2 billion people are without clean drinking water. The United Nations estimates more than 3 billion people, that's B, billion people, may suffer from water shortages by the year 2025. More than 1 billion people in water-poor regions around the globe survive on the same amount of water that we use to flush our toilet. Now, for years as an earth science teacher up in Great Neck, I would give a damn. I would give a damn to every student. What does that mean? If your toilet is older than 1992, it does not conserve water. Get from your local water supplier a dam, put the dam in your toilet. Every time you flush your toilet, you save a gallon of water. Imagine how many lives could be saved if we could conserve that water. I'd also like to ask all those people who have sprinkler systems out there. Driving from Oceanside up to Great Neck over 30 years, I saw all these houses with sprinkler systems going off in the rain. I would like to make a call to all the landscapers in the world who are listening out there. Sell a rain cutoff switch with your sprinkler system. It's only a few dollars. And turn off the sprinkler system so that the rain can do its job and save the water so that you're not just watering the atmosphere. It doesn't need any more water. I would like to ask you to think about boycotting water. I'd like to ask you to think about meatless Mondays. Just cut meat one day a week and the water savings would be tremendous. I want to put a pitch in for the Islanders games also. The Islanders, their motto is, "We are all Islanders," and we are all Islanders. Support the game, support Operation Splash. I was out last Saturday with the group learning more about the cleanup, and it was an amazing experience. I would like to throw out to all the teachers who are listening out there, another hat I wear. I'm on the advisory board for the National Environmental Education Foundation, and the theme this year is oceans. So go to eeweek.org and get ready for Earth Day, April 22nd, Earth Hour coming up March 26th at 8:30. Lights go out, and that's probably all the time I have. Thanks very much, and let's save some water.
All right. Let's give it up for Operation Splash. Good job, Steve, Don, such a great job. Support Operation Splash. Right now we have to take a break, and coming up after the break, there was a big event held in Long Beach over the weekend for the Lymphoma and Leukemia Organization. We're going to talk about that after the weekend, after the break, and Eddie Digital, and we have an all-state swimmer in the house from Long Beach High School. Nicholas is here. So we're going to speak to our all-state swimmer, and we're going to celebrate the 6-month anniversary of LongBeachPatch.com. Joe Keller is here from Long Beach Patch. All right, so we're taking a break. I am Halftime Howie. This is Broadcasting on the Beach from the prestigious law office of Pecknick, and Schaefer on the wild west end of Long Beach, on Long Island's first and oldest radio station, WG.